we had recorded our EP last year and played a couple of gigs last year as well, and that was when Nadu and Suraj joined us. Before which we were pretty much inactive. After they joined, we recorded the EP, and we have been looking out for shows. This year has started out well. Our EP mixing is done, and our first gig is coming up in June. So at the moment, that's what's up with the band. We've been preparing really well for the same thing.
So introduce us to the new lineup.
Okay, so we have Suraj on guitars and Nadu on bass. Very famous personality.
How sweet.
Anto was part of Neolithic before, and he's come back to associate the band as well.
After years, I played like one show.
One show
Long
before
ago.
that, and yeah.
Premik Jolly, with whom we are recording, he upgraded his entire studio, so he wanted to make sure that when he did give us our EP, it sounded great. So he asked us to be a little patient, and we were patient. And once he was ready to work on it, we got busy doing a lot of other things. I play with a couple of other bands, so I was busy gigging, and Suraj and me play together in a couple of bands, so we were busy, and Jayant was busy with work, and he traveled a bit and did all of that. And then Anto's been playing with Witch Goat, so we've all been busy doing other things. So, but now we finally managed to get everything done, and we're looking forward to releasing it.
Do we have a name yet?
No, it's self-titled.
Yeah, probably just Neolithic Silence. We have 4 tracks on it. We recorded 5 actually, but we weren't too happy with one of them, so we just kept it to 4. So that's what's going to be on it. Really kick-ass songs.
We're looking at a June release actually, sometime in June for sure. We'll have all the details out as soon as we finish the artwork and settling all the mixes and everything. All 4 of us have to be happy with the mix, so it's kind of like, it's a process altogether. We already have merchandise that we rolled out last year actually. This was a t-shirt that was designed by Nicholas Sundin, Dark Tranquillity's guitarist. So he did the artwork for us as well, at least the original artwork, the front of it. So we released that last year, but we are not too keen on like pushing that as our main source of income. We'd rather have more gigs and more CD sales, so the music reaches out people rather than just the t-shirts. But we do have it. It's a great compliment to the actual package of a band. So we have t-shirts that are there.
Yeah, like he said, we'd like people to come to gigs, like the band, like the music, and then go buy the t-shirt if they want to, rather than have the t-shirt as what the band is about.
And it's not a collectible or anything like that.
Yeah, it's just a t-shirt.
Just a t-shirt.
So if you like the band, you like the music, buy the t-shirt.
Yeah. Well, we have Evolution on June 2nd. It's at Ion Bar and Kitchen. I am actually in the process of planning out sort of a small tour to promote the EP. And I've been working with venues in Hyderabad, Kolkata, Delhi, Bombay and Pune for this. So most of them are still not confirmed, but we are looking at sometime in end of June, July. So that's the time. I mean, we don't want to miss BOA, I think, but yeah, around that.
We'll wait and see.
Okay, we haven't really concentrated much on gigging in the last year, because we were more into recording and getting the EP out. But hopefully Jayant's previous experience in organizing gigs and such will come in handy this year.
Actually, if you look at it, he's the only one going around and
Yeah,
getting
he's the
gigs
only one
for us.
getting gigs right now anyway. So
The idea behind the EP actually was that these songs were written from 2004 up until 2013, Death Clock, right? 2012.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we wrote these songs over a span of like so many years. So to start fresh, we have a new lineup, we have like different ideas coming in. So the idea of the EP was basically to finish what we had already done, like get it out and then start fresh. So this year we are going to be writing a lot more music, we're going to do a lot more on that front, and we have gained quite a bit of experience with recording. We have learned a lot and we have notes, all of us.
yeah.
So we do have another release planned for this year at least. So there'll be a lot of gigging that will complement these releases rather than like doing one-off shows. We will do one-off shows, there's no two ways about it, but everything right now is going to be around our releases.
Suraj and I play together with this really old metal band called Lucid Dreams. I joined Lucid Dreams like a year ago, and uh, we jammed a couple of times with Suraj and felt that a two guitar sound was much better than a single guitar sound, so I asked him to join that. Before he joined Lucid Dreams, though, him and me started out this fun band called Bajao, which basically will play anything from death metal to Hindi rock if you'll pay us money. Okay, our intentions are very clear. We will cover anything you want under the planet. Pay me X amount of rupees and give me 1 week's notice, and we'll come and bajao. So that's a fun little side project that Suraj and me have going. We did quite a lot of gigs in the last 5-6 months. Actually, we did everything from go and play in Chittoor where they'd never seen a band before. I actually had somebody come and strap fireworks to the base, and I was shooting a sparkler off into the sky from the base. We did that. We played in Tumkur. We played fashion shows at F Bar. We played corporate gigs. We did quite a lot pub shows. We did the entire gamut last year. So, and we're looking at doing a lot more gigging this year as well with that band. Lucid Dreams is right now again recording. They've been around for 20 years, and we're recording our first EP ever. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Suraj has other bands going on.
So does Anto.
So does Anto. You
Go for it, man.
So I'm playing with Witchcoat also. We started recently. We started jamming last year, and we played a couple of shows so far. Trend Slaughter, and we played a show in Bombay. So that's going pretty well. It's a black thrash band. Pretty fun stuff, high energy. And there's this other project that we just started about a couple of months ago. It's like a secret project. You'll see at Devolution, hopefully. So I'm not going to tell you anything about that right now.
We can tell you, but we'll have to kill you with that type of a deal, no?
All I can say is it's a cover band, and it's going to be fun stuff.
And metal, yeah.
Versus is going good. Our vocalist Roshan has been held up for the moment in the United States. He had gone there for a foreign exchange program for MBA, I think. So we're expecting him soon, and Versus gets back on track. Apart from the 3 bands that I play with Nadu in, I have another couple of projects going. One of them happens to be sort of an old band for Bangalore, popular number called Illuminati. So I recently joined Illuminati, and I play guitars for them. And I have another band in which Yadu, our drummer, and Kachu from Beat Gurus. So we're planning to do a house electronic kind of a thing, a club disco kind of project. We're playing a show on Sunday. It's a Times event for IPL, I believe, in this place called Tilt in Kormangla. Apart from that, there's this Kashmiri Sufi artist called Ava Hanjura. Her career launched a couple of years ago, and it's going pretty well. So her band, which is now called Sophistication, we just started practicing a couple of weeks ago, and we're ready with about 14-15 songs. And soon you can expect a launch show, a preview gig of a sort. And yeah, that's about it. I am full-time into music. I also do guitar classes and private tutorials, and do a lot of sessions work.
Other than Neolithic Silence, I have one recording project, which is like a home project. This was started by Pammi from Bhumi and me. So we basically do this sessions where we jam basically and record that at the same time. And these jams are all one shot, and we release songs under that. So it's called Serious. We have a couple of tracks up somewhere. And other than that, right now my main focus is going to be Neolithic Silence. There's no... So I was... we have been like talking about amps quite a bit ever since we recorded, because like personally I'm a very analog rig guy. So we used a very good amp for our first recording at Soundglitz. Then again when we did our EP, we simply like had to get a better amp, and we did because there was some guy renting out a crank, So
We got a Frankenstein, not
Yeah.
just a crank.
yeah, pretty much. So that kind of power you don't get in like while recording, especially the kind of dynamics and everything you don't get otherwise. So I was always planning on buying an amp, and as you said, I traveled in between, and once I came back from US, I had seen so many amps there, played on so many, that I was set on buying something. So when I was doing so, I got the opportunity to meet with Bhargava's Music. So these guys approached like several artists here, and not me, but other artists here as well. And when I got in touch with them, they were very willing to work with me on this entire project of getting me endorsed by Orange. And well, it turned out well. The amp is sitting at home. It's superb, and I'm going to be using that at all my gigs. So we have grown out of that phase. Actually, once we started the band again in 2011, we were a three-piece band. Sudarshan was with us, and Anto, of course, came back from Italy and joined us. And like that was pretty much the setup. It was only three-piece, and we completely ruled out the keyboardist bit in that lineup, and we focused on just guitar, bass, drums, bass music, so that we eliminate that digital factor in the music. And yeah, we've grown from like melodic death, melodic metal or whatever that was back then, to slightly thrash based music.
More raw.
Yeah, more raw tones and like
Sound is
heavier
totally changed from back then.
back then. And even one song that like we carried forward from that stage to now has been completely rewritten to fit our current sound. So we basically did that, and well, so our covers are now going to be like pure thrash. There's no other way. And all the music that I'm currently like working on, or we are all working on rather, we both had a session sometimes on writing, are like thrash. So we are not going back to that melodic deaths phase at this point of time, at least. Although our designer is not very happy about that, I guess. Actually, he sent us about 5 to 6 designs at that point of time, and again, we were 3 people. We had some amount of money. We pulled in some money, and we bought some designs from him. And I would like to buy the rest of the designs at a different stage, because all those designs clearly map to some of the songs and songwriting ideologies that we follow in this band. So once I explained all this to him, he gave us those designs. So they're pretty much made for our band. So just about the question of affordability. So maybe in the future we'll buy some more. He's the best person to give this.
I am.
Tell
He's the
people
face
come
of
to
the
gig.
band.
Very ugly face we have.
Hey.
Anyway, I don't think we have too many fans yet, but we're hoping to get there because we hope to gig a lot more right now. And anybody that's into thrash and you like old school thrash and all that sort of thing, come to our gig on the 2nd. Follow us on Facebook. We'll tell you when we're gigging next, when we're releasing our EPs. Come follow us at gigs. Make some noise. Get drunk with us. Buy our CDs. All of the above.
We have a website which is currently in progress, and I have put up the coming soon page just today. Basically, neolithicsilence.com, that's where you can get all the details from. Facebook.com/neolithicsilence, reverbnation.com/neolithicsilence, soundcloud.com/neolithicsilence. You can find us in any of these places.